Yo, what is up, guys? It is vKaarma here, and today the topic I want to talk about is how I actually went pro. And it's kind of a funny story, actually, because I really didn't like COD in the beginning. But, um, see, I was in middle school, and I remember it perfectly. I was in middle school, and I had a buddy named Nick, and he was telling me, like, yo, you should play, like, Modern Warfare 2 and stuff. And I wasn't really all into that. I really didn't care. I was still playing PS2, Star Wars Battlefront, and Gears of War 2. I had the next gen consoles at the time, but I still liked playing PS2. But he said I should play MW2, and I was like, why? I'm perfectly fine with the games I like now, but he told me to play it. I come over to his house actually because I didn't buy it right away. I came over to his house and he introduced me to Modern Warfare 2. I started playing it, and it was actually kind of fun. I actually liked it. I played it constantly. Like me and him would play split screen constantly. Eventually, I picked up the game. I started playing it at my house. Loving the game. And he tells me that there's this website called Game Battles, is where you could face, other players, from your skill, like competitive, and just compete. You could, get up on the leaderboard. So if you win, you get a point. If you lose, and you're 0-1 or so on. And it was pretty fun. Me and him started playing, and I'm gonna be honest, we were pretty bad. Like he's been playing the game longer than I have. Oh, we're playing doubles by the way, but he's been playing the game longer than I have, and I was still doing better than him in what we were playing. It was actually we played Variant, we played Surge, and it was CTF back then. Surge, CTF, and I can't remember what the other game mode was. I think it was Demolition. I'm not too sure, but I would always be on top of him on the scoreboard, and I don't know why, but we were pretty bad. I think we went like 5-16 back in MW2, so we were pretty terrible. Anyways, so we kept playing. I move on. We go our separate ways. My buddy Nick, he starts playing different games. I don't know what game it was. Actually, I haven't heard from him in a while, but he starts going to different games. I started playing MW2, and I pick up a guy named Chase. Now, Chase, he was actually pretty good. He was like 32-0 in singles. He was actually pretty good. So I have my buddy Chase, and I think we had freaking Escalade. It was me, yeah. It was me, Chase, and Escalade playing, and they asked me, do I want to play a tournament? It was I think it was the Pro Series MVP tournament for MW2, and I really didn't expect anything out of it. But we got second place, and I was like, "Yo, this is actually something I want to do." I didn't really think I was that good at the game. I just honestly played it for fun, and I played little GBs here and there. But we actually won. We got second place, and I think we got like $200 out of that. And got the I used the money to buy a headset, and I still have that headset actually, but it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, I felt pretty good that we won that tournament. And then NW3 comes along. Oh, I fucked that shit up. I'm sorry, Black Ops 1 came along, and I was just grinding the game. We really didn't, like, the boys I was playing with back then, like, we just didn't play that much in Black Ops 1. So I started playing solo. I was grinding games. I was playing nothing but solo, 1v1, radar. Like, I was on top. Like, no one could stop me in Black Ops 1. I was the best. I was playing PS3, and I was literally the best at playing that game. And I liked it. I think I won like 40 and 2, some shit like that. But it was pretty crazy. No one could stop me. I was grinding singles daily. And but that's pretty much it for my career from Black Ops 1. I really didn't do much because I really didn't play that much competitive. I scrimmed here and there, but I met a guy named Jake back in middle school as well, and he got me into quickscoping. So that's all I did in Black Ops 1. Is basically just quickscope and grind singles. So nothing really too crazy there. MW3 comes along. Alright. Now I actually went on YouTube and found a guy named Mystic Flame. I don't know if his channel's still up or not now, but Mystic Flame, I found his channel on YouTube, and I started talking trash to this guy. And, he actually sent me a message back, and we actually got a 1v1. And now, at first, I was smacking him, like, wow, you're bad. And then I know he starts coming back, and he shits on me. Like, he completely shits on me. So, he won that. He won the 1v1, and I was like, alright, good game, I walked the walk of shame. But, whatever, good game. And then he's like, yo, you're pretty good. We should actually play sometime. So, we played, and he introduced me to a guy named Cool Guy. Now, first off, they were teaching me how to, play, be a better player, and how to, like, snake and learn jump spots and all that. So, my game actually got up way more, But they were teaching me how to play. Then me and Cool Guy decided, we're going to do dubs. Me and Cool Guy actually do dubs. We're pretty good. We're 6-0 at one point, crushing everyone. We even beat top page. We got crowned for a while, actually. Like I said, we got the top page, and we beat the #1 team at the time was Clotte and Shadows. Shout out to you guys if you ever watch my video. I know you're not, but whatever. Yeah, we actually beat them. They're pretty good guys. They're pretty good sports about it. We beat them for crown. We beat them in headquarters, I think. And we were going pretty strong actually for a while, until I had like a bad day one day, and I didn't really want to play at all. I didn't want to play GVs. But, Cool Guy made me play GVs, and I spawned out, and he started talking shit, so I left and said, fuck you, why don't you 1v2 it yourself, or whatever. And we ended up losing. Sad face. That's pretty much it for that. I mean, I played, like, with the team, but we really, for the most part, really didn't do anything as a team. So, Black Ops 2 comes around, I played the New Year's Bash tournament, and got 3rd place. I hooked up with different guys, actually. It was me, Cool Guy, and Charmander. And I can't remember our 4th. I really don't remember our 4th, but we placed in the New Year's Bash tournament and got 3rd place. That was actually, we won about $100. And I ended up joining this team called Nor. And they were kind of good, but they weren't my good, like they weren't up to my standards. So eventually 6 months in, I actually left the team because they just weren't too good, and like the co-leader of the team, which was Cube, me and him had some beef. So I unfortunately left that team. I was kind of good friends with pretty much all of them besides Cube. I eventually found this guy called Domov, and I met 2 other guys, Criteria and Andrew. We're actually pretty good players, separately. Now, when we played as a team, we were god-awful. Like, we couldn't win anything. We would not win a match for shit, But we started scrimming, and we eventually got really good as a team. No one could stop us. We got really, really good. Like, I'm talking, if you gave me a choice between Skunk being on my team or any one of my actual team members being on my team, I would choose my team members in a heartbeat. Now, Skunk's a good player. I love Skunk. He's a homie, but I just have more chemistry with these guys. But unfortunately, we all just split up at the time. We're really good friends now. I talk to these guys constantly now, but at the time, we broke up, and I joined a different team. I joined EG, and at the time, well, actually, now at this time, I started playing UMGs. I'm in the UMGs now, and we faced Takeover. Now, I was a really good friend of, Fizzerp and all, so I was really excited to play these guys, and we actually beat them. I was excited. We beat Fizz and Patron, and we were just it was amazing. I enjoyed that. RIP Fizz, but yeah, I enjoyed facing that, and we faced VG, and they actually wanted me to be a part of their team after I beat VG, but I joined them for like a day, and me being a cocky motherfucker, called them bad and left, and I think they were sponsored by Scoff, or not Scoff, but they had their own controller making company. And I basically turned that down. Simply, he actually... Sorry, I had a burp. But Simply, he actually went to a different team. I don't know what team it was called, but he's gotten really good. Everyone now, granted, everyone else gotten really good, but Don Rivers actually he's gotten way better than the rest of us. He's actually gotten way better than me. But he went to a different team and he's won I think like $2,000. So I mean, good for him. I mean, he's doing good. He's way better than I have. But eventually, I don't have internet anymore. Eventually, my internet gets shut off, and you know we're at the time I was too poor to afford internet, so I took a break for a while and come back, and it's like Advanced Warfare, and like I said, I was doing good, but I wasn't doing the best I could be. Now I could just play every day and get back to where I was, but I really wasn't feeling like playing COD anymore. I didn't really enjoy it, so I just stopped playing for the most part, and that's pretty much it. Black Ops 3 came around, I barely played, and I just don't enjoy playing COD as much as I used to. But that's why I barely upload videos anymore. Like, the videos